Hello everybody, I am Janani Vaidyanathan welcoming you all to Basics of Russian Communication Skills Part 2. Russian Case System. Today we will be looking into the nominative case. In this module, we will introduce the case system, learn about nominative case through situation-based dialogues in Russian. The nominative case in Russian is именительный падеж. As you know, parts of speech have some words as content words and others are called function words. The content words have an initial form that change depending on its function in a Russian sentence. These are nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, numerals that change its form, usually seen as the change in its ending. The content words, after undergoing a change in its initial form, existing on its own or with the help of function words like prepositions in a sentence. In Russian, the content word that changes mainly based on its function are the nouns. Other content words change too, like pronoun that replaces the noun, adjective or participle qualifying the noun to function as its attribute, and also the numeral changes as per the case. Thus, content words that undergo change appear in specific forms and in specific cases. Here, we should know that all the words perform a specific role in a sentence as subject, predicate, and object group. Content words that appear as the subject belong to the initial case called the nominative case. Thus, the other cases are formed when changes occur to the content words functioning as an object. There are 6 cases in Russian nominative that we just talked about is the first case, and others are accusative, prepositional, genitive, dative, and instrumental. The cases are governed by the content words playing the role as a predicate too. The cases are governed by the content words playing the role as a subject, and sometimes it acts as a predicate too. Verbs are one such prominently noticed content words, but even nouns, pronouns, adjectives or numerals can become a subject or the predicate or even the object. But verbs are one such prominently noticed content words. Changes are not random in a case, but very much defined that can be identified. The objects are direct. Sometimes it is indirect depending on the action done on it. Direct objects are seen only in accusative case and the content words stand alone. All other cases have only direct objects. Different prepositions are also used sometimes to the indirect objects in all the other cases, that is, in all the other 5 cases in Russian. The changes occur depending on the gender and number of the content words, depending on if it's animate or inanimate, that is, living or non-living. Let's now understand about the nominative case. As said earlier, the content words are in nominative case and they answer the questions for nouns like что, that is what, in inanimate, кто, who for animate. When you name the things or persons or for indicating the subject who is the doer of an action, this case is used. Let's know more about the case. As said earlier, the content words that are pronouns, adjectives and numerals are also nominative case, and they answer the question which that will be different for masculine, feminine, neuter and plural. For masculine, it is kakoi. For feminine, it is kakaya, neuter, kakoya, and in plural, it would be kakia for all the three genders. Let's know more about the case. Dialogue 1. Кто это? When it is animate and masculine. Кто это? Who is this? Скажите, кто этот человек? Это мой друг. Его имя и отчество Андрей Николаевич. Его фамилия Васильев. Let us see what is it in translation. Who is this? Can I know who this person is? This is my friend. His name and patronymic is Andrei Nikolaevich. Его фамилия, that means his family name, is Vasiliev. Имя, отчество и фамилия, EOF. Sometimes it appears as this abbreviation when you're filling the forms near the airport and so on, or in the hotels and etc. So, имя, отчество и фамилия is name, patronymic name and the last name or the family name. Let's see the dialogue 2 now. Кто это? This is for animate feminine. Кто это? Meaning, who is this? Let's read the dialogue. Скажите, кто этот человек? Это моя подруга. Ее имя и отчество Татьяна Николаевна. Ее фамилия Васильева. Who is this? Can I know who this person is? This is my friend. Her name is Tatiana. Her patronymic name is Nikolaevna. Tatiana Nikolaevna. And her family name is Vasilyevna. Имя, отчество and family name we have already seen in the previous dialogue as name, patronymic name and the family name. Let's look into the inanimate question что? Что это? What is this? Скажите, что это? Это мой чемодан. Это моя сумка. Это мое письмо. Это мои вещи. What is this? Tell me what is this? This is my suitcase. This is my handbag. This is my letter. These are my things. Let's look into the fourth dialogue. The dialogue has a title now. Молодой хирург. Кто это? Это мой папа. Что это? Это его поликлиника. Кто он? Он хирург. Он очень молодой. Скажите, кто этот человек? Let us see the translation. Who is this? This is my father. What is this? This is his clinic. Who is he? He is a surgeon. Скажите, кто этот человек? Он очень молодой. Means he is very young. Tell me who this person is. Это медсестра. Она работает здесь. А кто это? Это моя мама. Почему она здесь? Она тоже работает здесь. А кто она? Она врач. Понятно. This is the nurse. She works here. And who is this? This is my mother. Why is she here? She too works here. And who is she? She's a doctor. I understand. Let's see dialogue 5. Kumar, что ты делаешь? Спрашивает мама. Я читаю. Mohan и Anita. Mohan и Anita. А что вы делаете? Мы делаем домашнее задание. А что? Пора ужинать. Мама, что на ужин? Рыба, картофель и рис. А лепешки? Нет, я не приготовила. Kumar, what are you doing? Asks Mama. I am reading. Mohan Anita, what are you doing? Mohan Anita, what are you doing? We are doing homework. Why? It's time for dinner. What is for dinner, Mama? Fish, potatoes, and rice. Are there rotis? No, I did not make. Let's move on to dialogue 6. It is titled Дома. Savita, что это? Deepak, это моя тетрадь. Что ты делаешь? Я делаю домашнее задание. Что ты изучаешь? Я изучаю русский язык. Где ты изучаешь? Я учусь в колледже. Значит, еще один предмет? Да, новый предмет. The dialogue is titled At Home. Let's see the translation. Savita, what is this? Deepak, this is my notebook. What are you doing? I'm doing my homework. What are you studying? I'm studying Russian. Where are you studying? I'm studying in a college. It means one more subject, right? Yeah, a new subject. Dialogue 7. This is titled Москва. Kartik, ты знаешь, что Москва столица России? Да, мама. Еще сегодня я читал, что там широкие улицы, большие дома, школы, небоскребы и университеты. Ты знаешь, там еще современные магазины, большие театры и кинотеатры. Мама, ты была там? Нет, моя подруга была там. Год назад. Мама, я хочу учиться там. Да, ты можешь. Сейчас ты еще совсем молодой. Моя подруга сказала, она учила там. Ее семья туда, поэтому она училась там. Когда ты растешь, ты можешь там учиться. Москва очень красивый город. Там известные университеты, как МГУ и РУДН. Let's see the translation now. The dialogue is titled Moscow. Kartik, do you know that Moscow is Russia's capital? Yes, Mama. Today only I read it. That there are wide streets, big buildings, schools, skyscrapers, and universities over there. Do you know, Kartik, there are also modern shops, big theaters, and cinema halls. Mama, were you there? No, my friend was there a year back. Mama, I want to study there. Yes, you can. Now, you are still very young. My friend said she studied there. Her family is from there. That is how she studied there. When you grow up and you grow big, you can study as well. You can study in Moscow. Moscow, it's a very beautiful city. There are famous universities like MSU and PFU. Now to the next dialogue. Здравствуй, Ира. Здравствуй, Мукуль. Как дела? Спасибо, хорошо. А как твои дела? Тоже хорошо, спасибо. Hello, Ira. Hello, Mukul. How are you? Good, thank you. How are you doing? I'm also doing good. Thank you. Здравствуйте. Я ваш преподаватель. Меня зовут Николай Михайлович. Очень приятно. А как ваша фамилия? Очень приятно. А как ваша фамилия? Моя фамилия Соколов. А как вас зовут? Меня зовут Лата. Моя фамилия Веленки. А меня зовут Пракаш. А меня зовут Пракаш. Моя фамилия Курра. Очень приятно, Lata и Prakash. Hello, I am your teacher. My name is Nikolai Mikhailovich. Nice meeting you. What is your surname? My last name is Sokolov. And what's your name? My name is Lata. My last name is Velanki. And my name is Prakash. My last name is Kurra. Very glad to meet you, Lata and Prakash. Now to the next dialogue. Добрый день. Меня зовут Гита Кумари. Как ваше имя и фамилия? Очень приятно. Критика. Очень приятно, Гита. А я Иван Петрович. А моя фамилия Сидоров. А ваша фамилия и отчество? Их нет. О, разве так? Now, what was the translation? Let's see. Good afternoon. I'm Gita Kumari. What is your name and last name? Nice meeting you, Gita. And I am Ivan Petrovich. My last name is Sidorov. What about your family name and patronymic? I don't have them. Oh, really? Добрый вечер. Давайте познакомимся. Меня зовут Балу Махидер. Можно Балу? Очень приятно. Взаимно. Балу Махидер. Какой ваш родной город? Какой ваш родной город? Мой родной город – Тируванантапурам. Кто вы по национальности? Я индиец. А вы американец? Нет, я русский. Вам нравится Москва? Да, очень. Спасибо. Good evening. Let's get acquainted. My name is Balu Mahinder. You can call me. My name is Balu Mahidar. You can call me Balu. Nice meeting you. Same this side, Balu Mahidar. What's your hometown? My hometown is Thiruvananthapuram. And what is your nationality? I am an Indian. And are you an American? No, I'm a Russian. Do you like Moscow? Yeah, very much. Thank you. Давайте познакомимся. Меня зовут Мартина. Я итальянка. Очень приятно. А меня зовут Наташа. Наташа, а какой ваш родной город? Мой родной город Томск. Кто вы по национальности? Я русская. Я учусь здесь. Я думала, что вы работаете здесь. Нет, я студентка. А вы работаете? Нет, я тоже студентка. Let's see the translation. Let's get acquainted. I'm Martina. I'm from Italy. I'm an Italian. Nice to meet you. And I am Natasha. Natasha, and where is your hometown? I am from Tomsk. What's your nationality? I'm a Russian. I study here. I thought you're working here. No, I'm a student. And are you working? No, I'm a student too. Какой ваш город? Which is your hometown? Мой родной город Kanpur. My hometown is Kanpur. Вы родились там? Нет. Папа родился там. Я здесь родился. No, Papa was born there. I was born here. Я тоже родился здесь. I too was born here. Скажите, кто вы по национальности? Я немец. А я немка. Мы немцы. А я индианка, а мой муж француз. Мои дети индийцы. А вы? Я русский. Can you tell me what is your nationality? I'm a German, when it is a male. Я немец. I'm a German, when it's a female. Я немка. Мы немцы. We are Germans. And I am Indian, when it is a female, Indianka. And my husband, a French, Francouz, for a male. My children are Indians. And you? I'm a Russian. Здравствуй. Добрый день. Познакомьтесь, это Мария. Она инженер и наша переводчица. Очень приятно. Меня зовут Рита. Я врач и работаю здесь. Hello. Good afternoon. Let me introduce. This is Maria. She is an engineer and our interpreter. Nice to meet you. I am Preeta. I am doctor and I work here. Here are some Russian names that are common. The Russian names are full and shortened. As you know, the Russian names have three parts. One is the name, that is imya, Otchestvo, which is the patronymic, and the family name or the last name, which is familia. Now let us see some names and how they are called full names and how they are shortened names. Alexander is the full form, Sasha is the shortened form. Boris is the full form, Boria is the shortened form. Ivan, full form of, and Ivan is the full form, and Vanya is the shortened form of it. Mikhail, Misha is the shortened form, Mikhail is the full form. Kolya is shortened from the name Nikolai. Seryoja is shortened from the name Sergei, and Yura is shortened from Yuri. Now, you know that when you are addressing a not very close person, you call the person with the full name, and when it is your friend or when it is your relatives and inside the family, you call them by the short names. Now let us see, they were the full name and shortened names of the masculine gender. Now let us see some feminine names. Here are some for you. Alexandra, full name, which is shortened as Sasha. Galina, which is shortened as Galia. Tatyana is shortened as Tanya. Maria is shortened as Masha. Natasha is the short name of Natalia. Ira, when you call a friend, then she's your friend. But if you call Irina, then you're addressing someone very not close but a distant one. Olga will be the full name and Olya is the shortened name. Lyudmila is the full name. Lyuda is the shortened name. Now you know when you write down in the forms, maybe in the airport or in your university or your hotel when you stay, there you will write the full name and no one who is not known to you will be addressing you by the short name. Here are some Russian male last names. Alexeyev, Borisov, Ivanov, Maximov, Nikolaev, Sergeyev, Petrov, Antonov. Now, how are these names formed? These are the familia. If you take Otchestvo, it would be Alexeyevich, Borisovich, Ivanovich, Maximovich, Nikolaevich, Sergeyevich, Petrovich, Antonovich. Now, when you look at the names Alexander Sergeyevich Pushkin, you can know that Pushkin's father was Sergey because the Otchestvo of Pushkin is Sergeyevich. So from Sergey, Sergeyevich is formed. And his name was Alexander. So imya was Alexander, Otchestvo was Sergeyevich, and Pushkin was his family name or the familia or the last name. Now let us take the name Alexey. The Otchestvo will be formed by adding which, then the Otchestvo becomes Alexeyevich and the familia will be Alexeyev. Boris becomes Borisovich for Otchestvo and Borisov for familia. Ivan becomes Ivanovich and Ivanov. This means that Ivan Alexeyevich, Borisovich and Ivanovich, their fathers were called Alexei, Boris, Ivan. For Maxim, it would be Maxim Maximovich Nikolaev or Maxim Maximovich Maximov. Maybe the father is also called Maxim, the son is also called Maxim, and the family name is also from the word Maxim when it becomes Maximov. Nikolai Nikolaevich Nikolaev. From Nikolai, the name, Otchestva is formed as Nikolaevich, where H is added. Then Nikolaev, Yev is added. Sergei, Sergeyevich and Sergeyev. Pyotr, Petrovich and Petrov. Pyotr is the name, Petrovich the Otchestva, the patronymic name, and Petrov the familiar. Anton, Antonovich, Antonov. Now we can have different combination in a male name, like the person can be addressed or called as Boris. Boris and his full name, all the three names put together, he would become Boris Maximovich Antonov, or he can be Anton Petrovich Sergeyev, or he can be Nikolai Maximovich Pushkin, or Alexander Ivanovich Nikolaev. It can be any combinations depending on what his father name was. You add which for a male, and the familiar is usually with in or if. Like you know the Russian president now, Putin. So Vladimir Putin. Yeah. So you can now address, and one more thing is, when you address a person, you are addressing with the imya and otchestva. And sometimes when you're getting introduced, when you introduce yourself, you can say all the three names together, like Alexander Sergeyevich Pushkin or Pyotr Petrovich Sergeyev. Let us now see the female names and its formation. Alexei, Alexeyevna, Alexeyeva. Alexei is the father. From the father's name, the female person gets her otchestva as Alexeyevna. And if it is a family name, familia, that is the last name, it would be Alexeyeva. From the name Ivan, her ladies or a girl's otchestva will be Ivanovna, and her family name or the familia will be Ivanova. Maxim is the father, and the daughter will become Maximovna, and the familia Maximova. Nikolai is the father, so the daughter's name, by now I think you can guess, Nikolaevna, and the familia will be Nikolaeva. Viktor, Viktorovna, Viktorovna, Viktorova. Anton is the father, Antonovna, Antonova. Pyotr, if the father is Pyotr, then she will have the otchestva as Petrovna, or if the father is Sergey, then the daughter will be called Sergeyevna, and the family name can be Sergeyeva, Petrova, Antonova, Viktorova, Nikolaeva, Maximova, Alexeyeva, Ivanova, and so on. In this module, we have learned about what the cases are actually, how some words change in different cases, that there are 6 cases in Russian. We have seen the dialogues in Russian in the nominative case. Some took direct objects, and some in other cases, if you see, they have taken indirect objects, and sometimes the indirect objects had prepositions before them too. Some indirect objects stand alone, and at times the prepositions are placed in front of them if needed only in a particular case. and other than the nominative case it has to be. So the other modules we will have other cases. Other cases will be discussed in the other modules. The cases will be seen in the dialogue forms with and without prepositions. That's all in the module. Thank you. Spasiba.